Hi guys, today's case is going to be on the mysterious disappearance of Niqui McCown. Links to all of my sources and extended articles will be in the description below. Please read the disclaimer and let's get into today's case. Marilyn Renee Nicole McCown, also known as Niqui, was a 28-year-old beautiful young mother from Richmond, Indiana. Niqui worked as a prison guard at the Montgomery Education and Pre-Release Center in Dayton, Ohio. When she started in 1994, she was just a guard, but quickly worked her way up to head accountant. She was also a criminal justice major and wanted to do something in law enforcement. Her mother said she loved her job and put her all into it. Niqui was one of 10 siblings from a very loving family. At the age of 19, she had a daughter, Peyton, from a previous relationship, and was now engaged to the love of her life, Bobby Webster. Niqui and her fiancé Bobby had dated in high school and went their separate ways but rekindled their relationship in 1998 after Bobby moved back from California. On July 22, 2001, Niqui began her day like any other. She attended morning church service, dropped off her daughter at her parents' house, and then went to the laundromat to do some laundry, while her fiancé Bobby met up with his best man at a local tuck shop. This was around noon. With the wedding just 3 weeks away, Niqui wanted to make it extra special. Her and Bobby planned to meet up later that afternoon, but she would never make it. A little after arriving to the laundromat, she left back to her mother's house, arriving at around 1 p.m. Judy, Niqui's mom, says she was distraught and upset about an incident that occurred at the laundromat between her and two men. She said they were harassing her and wouldn't leave her alone. She was so afraid that she left her clothes at the laundromat and didn't want to go back for them alone, but ultimately decided to go back and left her mom's house never to be seen again. Around 4:30 p.m., Bobby returned home alone. Niqui wasn't there. However, her purse and ID were there. Around 6 or 7 o'clock, he became increasingly concerned when she hadn't returned. At 10:30, he knew something was wrong. She hadn't tried to contact anyone all day. The next day, on July 23rd at 8 a.m., Niqui's family filed a missing persons report. A search of her phone records showed no outgoing communication. Bank records showed that Niqui's account had gone untouched. Police were able to obtain surveillance video footage of Niqui at a nearby deli. She can be seen alone buying a soda and leaving. No one is seen following her or talking to her in the video. Police had several different theories surrounding Niqui's disappearance. At first, they thought it was the men from the laundromat who may have abducted her. Bobby, her fiancé, also came under suspicion when he began behaving oddly in the weeks after her disappearance. Police thought it was strange that he canceled their wedding just weeks after her disappearance instead of postponing it. And the day after her disappearance, he called the Sinclair Community College, where Niqui attended, and asked for her unused tuition back. Allegedly, he became very upset when they told him no because it was being paid for by her employer. He also tried to give his wedding ring back to the store, but the manager would not accept it because it had been paid for by Niqui. According to him, he needed the extra money to search for her and buy a cell phone. Police had him take a polygraph test and it came back inconclusive. On November 5th, 3 months after Niqui's disappearance, police found her car in an apartment complex parking lot in Dayton, Ohio, over 45 minutes away from where she lived in Richmond. When searching the vehicle, police found the ignition had been tampered with. One of the door locks had been popped and a stereo was missing. In addition, they found her laundry still inside the car. No fingerprints or DNA evidence was found in the car at that time. And they discovered that Niqui's ex-boyfriend lived in another part of the apartment complex. However, he had an alibi for the time of her disappearance and he was cleared as a suspect. When police questioned Niqui's coworkers, they learned that she made a phone call to Dayton asking a coworker about hair and makeup products. The coworker told her about a store in Dayton, and the coworker lived about a mile away from the apartment complex where her car was found. It is believed that Niqui might have driven there. Some speculate that the person responsible for her disappearance may have driven the car to the complex to throw police off. This would lead police back to Bobby. However, he maintains his innocence. There was also another person of interest, Tommy Swint. According to a blog post by It's Crime O'Clock Somewhere, Tommy Swint lived near the apartment complex. He was a co-worker of Niqi's who was interested in Niqui, but Niqui saw him more as a big brother. Tommy was also known to be very violent. Niqi's sister said she went over to Niqi's place one day and saw Niqui and Tommy fighting and heard Niqui screaming and that she intervened. Tommy wouldn't talk to police. In 2004, Niqi's family put out a $100,000 reward for someone to come forward. Nobody did. On August 30th, 2007, the police had gotten information that Tommy Swint was now a police officer in Trentwood, Ohio. Niqi's family and the Richmond detectives were shocked and furious. The Richmond Police Department told the Trentwood police that Tommy was a person of interest in Niqi's disappearance. Tommy was asked to resign and he sued the city of Richmond. He claimed he was never informed that he was a person of interest, although the Richmond police insisted they told Tommy that he was. The lawsuit was dismissed. In November of 2007, an anonymous tip came into the Dayton police about Tommy Swint. The caller said Tommy was involved in another missing woman's death. The missing woman was 33-year-old Tina Marie Ivy. She was a prostitute who had a hard life. Her body was found on December 17, 1991. She was partially nude, beaten, and strangled. Her body was found wrapped in a blanket and she was laying in a pile of trash. On December 17, 2009, the police went to Alabama where Tommy had moved. They pulled him over and brought him in for interrogation. He denied knowing or killing Tina or having anything to do with Niqi's disappearance. Tommy was let go because police did not have enough evidence to hold him. The police were able to take Tommy Swint's DNA. His DNA matched the DNA on Tina's body, and from a partial print on the tape that was around the blanket covering Tina's body. On February 3, 2010, the police were able to indict Tommy for the murder of Tina Marie Ivy. The police went to Tommy's house to arrest him, and as soon as they knocked on the door, they heard a gunshot. Tommy had committed suicide. With their main person of interest dead, Niqi's family has been unable to get the answers they deserve. Niqi's family and Bobby believe Tommy Swint had something to do with Niqi's disappearance. Sadly, Niqi's case has gone unsolved, and she is still officially a missing person. What did you guys think about this case? Please let me know in the comments down below. If you like videos like these, check out my last episode. I will leave a link on the screen right here. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Please share. It really helps me out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.